Hello fun friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Savannah. On the channel, I talk about the fun side of minimalism, and today we are doing a wardrobe declutter. This is my closet. It's my capsule wardrobe, minimalist wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. And last weekend, I did a little bit of shopping, had a few hours to myself, and hit some of the vintage shops here in Bozeman, Montana, and got a few new great pieces. And so I'm feeling like I want to let some things go. Let's start with the one in, one out rule. I don't follow this crazy strictly, but I do like to keep a general sense, a general count of what I have in my closet. So I thought we could start with my thrifted pieces I got last weekend. So the first item I have is this amazing oversized men's vintage Levi's denim jacket. You can catch me trying this on in my vintage thrift with me video. So I have this jacket and I want to let something go that is similar. I'm thinking I'm going to let this shirt go. This is something I thrifted about a year and a half ago. It's this kind of sheer over shirt, and honestly it's just been gaining a lot of holes and I'm just not reaching for this as much. I think I want something sheer and light to go over outfits, swimsuits for the summer, but I want a kimono length sort of thing, or at least I think I do. But right now I don't want this, so we're gonna let this shirt go. Okay, let's move on to these sweaters that I bought. First off, I bought this crazy, amazing 100% cotton, this kind of, I guess, cable knit-ish checkered pattern. Don't know the exact name of that weave. So 80s, so cool. It's within my color analysis or my seasonal color, and I'm digging this. Anyway, enough on this, but I think I want to let go of a few sweaters. This is the other sweater I purchased on my thrifting spree. It's really cool. It's from the 60s. It's this really pretty kind of viscose. I think that's how you say the fabric. And it's amazing. I love the color. I love the sheen. So these are my two new sweaters. And so I want to let go of two, maybe even three sweaters up here. Okay, I've got three sweaters in my hands and these are fairly new, which feels weird to get rid of them, but I'm just gonna go with my gut on this. I really want to pare my wardrobe down and be super kind of intentional and serious about it. I feel like I'm always just skating on the edge of taking major risks instead of just taking the plunge. And this is a sweater I ordered on Poshmark over the winter, maybe in November, and it is so cool. I like this patch on the sleeve, this elbow pad. It has this windbreaker material, but I just think the color's not quite right for my complexion, and it is so thick and heavy that it doesn't make sense for my life. Like, it's cotton, but it's not super breathable because it is so thick. Yet in the winter, it doesn't feel like the right sweater to reach for because it has these holes. All to say, I'm ready to let this go. It's in an amazing, amazing shape, so I'm gonna attempt to sell it. And then I'm also gonna let go of these two pieces. And if you guys have followed along on my channel, you might have saw my seasonal color analysis thrifting video. I bought both of these on Poshmark. You'll probably remember this. It's this Anthro romper, and when I bought it, it was just too small. It's a straight up wedgie on me. I'm 6 feet tall. It's not working. And then in the meantime, got a hole right here. I know I can repair the hole. I know I can cut it and crop it, but even this neckline with this polo collar, actually I was wanting to experiment with it with this one as well. I think that's the similarity, and it's just not feeling quite right for me right now in life. I'm more into the crew neck, so I'm gonna let this guy go. I'm sure someone at the thrift store would love it. And then this sweater, you guys. I love the color. It's so soft, and I told you guys I had this in black and it lasted me a lifetime, but this color, even though I've been depilling it a little bit, it gets so ratty and raggedy. I don't know how much it's picking up on camera, but it's like light brown pills. And there's something about when I put it on that the fabric right here underneath the turtleneck kind of has this weird fold. It's just not sparking joy for me, and that's kind of my underlying thing, is that gut feeling. So I'm gonna let go of these three pieces as well. And moving forward with one in, one out, I got two t-shirts while I was thrifting that I love. Let me show you. Okay, the thrifting gods were so in my favor. It's this really cool boxy kind of charcoal because it's a faded black tee. It's the perfect length. It looks cool untucked, but looks really amazing tucked as well. And then I got this really great sheer, let me spin around. You can see with the hanger actually how sheer it is. There's a few holes. I've never gone full holey on a vintage tee, and I felt very cool wearing it. I wore it over my bikini to the hot springs the other day. I wore it with jeans, wore it with a silk maxi skirt. It's just the most versatile. So I have these two new t-shirts and I want to let one or two t-shirts go. Let me see here. Okay, I gathered one long sleeve t-shirt. I actually thrifted this one in a video earlier this year. I have worn it so frequently. I've worn the crap out of it, and it wasn't the best quality to start with, and so it's got quite pilly, quite worn out, has quite a few stains on it. I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. I'm with my son full time, and I wear my favorite clothes every day, whether or not my son has, you know, dirt on his hands or food on his hands. So my things do wear out much, much faster than my previous life where I like went to an office job and never really got dirty. But my white shirts especially, and I love wearing white shirts, get really worn out quick now. So I'm gonna let this go. I paid less than $5 for it, I believe. So goodbye, sheer long sleeve shirt. And then instead of a second t-shirt or tank, because I feel like I wanna keep my other tanks and t-shirts, I'm gonna let go of these yoga pants. And if you caught another decluttering video of mine, I already technically decluttered these, so like I was cheating you all apparently. But I wore these like in a pinch while we were cleaning our house before we moved, like on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floors, because these are my grubby, gross leggings, and I've held onto them and worn them for other grubby things, but I don't need this many pairs of leggings. I have 3 black pairs of leggings, 1 kind of bootcut style and 2 just normal, and I don't need a 3rd pair. Like I can just wear the black ones. They're getting older anyway. And so it's time for me to let go of these leggings. They're Athleta, they're flare, they're really cool, but they're also just not that flattering. Like on the bottom and the legs, they're basically like white leggings. If you've ever owned those, you can see a lot. So I'm gonna say goodbye to those. I feel great about the items I decluttered. We decluttered 6 things. I bought 5, so that's a good ratio for me. While we're in here, I thought I'd give you guys a little tour, basically an inventory of what I have. So right now I have 1 dark tee, 3 light tees, bringing us to 4 t-shirts. I've got 2 white tank tops, 1 little crop belly shirt, 1 normal one, and 1 black top, so 3 tanks. And then I have 5 sweaters. I've got 1 kind of crossover sweater. I wear this a lot in videos and in real life. You may have seen it. I've got an off-white turtleneck from Lily Silk that I love, a cashmere one. And I have this Kelly green sweater. This one's not gonna last forever. It's getting pretty worn out, but I love the color. Then I've got my 2 new sweaters, which you've seen. So that brings us to 5 sweaters. No more pink in the wardrobe, so I'm gonna have to bring in some pink later at some point. Next, I have a pajama set. I guess this is just 1 PJ, you could count it as. I do wear this top with jeans sometimes, this navy blouse, so I guess you could count that as my 1 fancy top. I've got 1 dress, this cute little silk dress from Reformation. I adore this color. Actually, sometimes I wear this as a fancy top, so top, shirts, blouse, hybrid. I wore this at a date night the other night with my husband. I just tuck it into kind of bigger oversized jeans, like these ones with thick denim, so it doesn't matter if it's a little bunchy. I am looking for a long maxi dress, a long black silk slip dress. Still haven't found one. That's my 1 dress. And then I have 1 sweatshirt. This is kind of my Ariana Grande moment. Very oversized. It's a men's XXL tall from J. Crew. And then I've got my linen blazer and my jean jacket. So these are my 2 light jackets. Moving down to bottoms. All right, admittedly, I have too many pairs of jeans, especially as it's heating up. I have 1 pair of denim shorts, they're in the wash, and 1 silk skirt. So 1 skirt, 1 pair of shorts, my 3 black yoga pants, and then for denim, I have 1 pair of black jeans. They're kind of like sexy jeans. I have these acid wash jeans. They're loose fitting, straight leg. And then I have a pair of light wash denim, and then I have a pair of true blue denim that I'm wearing now. So 5 pairs of jeans feels like too many, but I just love them all so much right now, and I don't want to part with any quite yet. So it is what it is. And then I have a pair of denim overalls, and I have a pair of these Sherpa sweatpants, which I wear a lot. They're really cozy. So that's everything in the closet. And then I'll show you my jackets really quick in case you're interested. They're in the other room. Oh yes, before we go to jackets, I have 2 hats. I have 1 trucker hat, and I have this 1 ranch hat. And honestly, I haven't been wearing this hat, and it's not packable, and I wouldn't buy another hat like this, like a styled kind of cowboy or ranch hat that was non-packable. So that's the hats. Let's go see the jackets. Ooh. Okay, here are my jackets in this lovely closet. I have 1 purse on this trip. Here it is. I've got a black puffer from Athleta. Love it. This really great black leather jacket, but I kind of wish I hadn't packed it and I'd put it into storage because it's starting to get warm and it's such a winter fall coat, but maybe I'll just be really happy I have it in the fall. Same with this big coat. This is my diaper bag, this backpack, and then this big puffer. This is my favorite thing in my closet, this cool men's Levi's puffer, but it is so getting warm and it is way too fluffy with the down to wear. So that's what I have for my jackets. Oh shoot, I have 1 more sweater that just came out of the dryer that I washed on its own. I had this navy cashmere sweater, Neiman Marcus, men's, bought it on Poshmark. So I think I have 6 sweaters, not 5. That is now actually everything. And that is that on my quick and dirty closet declutter. That's how I actually declutter in the moment. I thought I would take you guys with me, talk through what's going through my head, how I make decisions. Yes, I make the decisions on the spot. I go with my gut, but they are considered choices. They're things I've been thinking about. Like this sweater, for instance, this is something I have been considering decluttering for months and months and months now, and I've just been forcing it. So if I feel like I'm forcing anything in my closet, if I feel that when I'm putting things on, like this t-shirt, I feel grubby and not special or clean, frankly, that's when I know it's time. So I will give things a little bit of time. All of these things have had, I would say, like 3 to 5 months of consideration. For those pink sweaters, a little less, but when you know, you know, and I knew on the pink sweaters. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. Stay tuned for more decluttering content, minimalism content, thrifting. You know what I do here if you've been here before. And if you're new here, hey, welcome. If you're a fun person, subscribe, join the party. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Have a super fun day. Bye.